Hi there, Aquarius, Pisces. This is Cusp Beauty Tarot. Going to do your mid-August. Ooh, wow. Chariot lovers. Mid-August to mid-September 2020 reading. Going to do it on a couple levels, overall energy, career and finance, and romance and relationships. Hope you're doing well in these crazy, crazy times. I'm so happy that you're here. And I would love for you to support the channel if you're feeling it. If you're feeling like you want to like, please do. Please subscribe. I would love to grow the community and do more readings and hear from you more on what you want. So let's take it from there. Okay, Pisces. I'm sorry, it's Aquarius, Pisces. Aquarius, Pisces. Just a few for your overarching energies. Nine of Wands, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So let's pull your career, finances, work sector. The decks that I'm using are in the description box. This is the Tarot de Cristal. I actually first saw it on the Queen of Cups. If you like the Queen of Cups, beautiful channel. She's an amazing reader. Queen of Cups, shout out. Insight for your life. Okay. You have Temperance. Five of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. And the Chariot. We got another Chariot. We had a Chariot peak when we first shuffled your overarching energies. Bottom of your deck on your finances and career is the Queen of Swords. In romance and relationships, let's see. This is my Japardize deck. I'm not even sure where I saw this for the first time. It's a beautiful deck. Kind of art, not Art Deco, it's just a Parisian artist. You know, just beautiful paintings. Excuse me, images. Aquarius, Pisces, romance and relationships, whoever it is you're thinking about. Any relationship you're thinking about, in or out of it, at a distance or in it. The Jester of Gardens, which is the Page of Discs, Page of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands, Eight of Fire. Five of Tides or Five of Cups. And the Moon. Excuse me, interesting. Electric. I think of that as the jellyfish, so it's like energized and electric and connective and elusive. We're also kind of, you know, it can sting too. We're afraid of that. The Hermit. Let's pull a couple of Mystic Moon oracles just to top off your relationship reading. Mystic Moon I got on Etsy. She's got multiple decks, multiple custom decks on Etsy. I also have a Twin Flame deck by her. Check out her shop. Sorry, it's just a piece of something here. Virgo in me needed to get that off. How many of you have Virgo out there in your chart? How many have Virgo in your chart? You're just like looking at something and you're like, ooh, I just need to handle that. Okay, so we're gonna like give you some of these, and we'll pull those in a minute. Inner child, maybe there's some inner child work, stuff like that that needs to go on. So Aquarius Pisces, your overall reading. So that was a big long pull. Sorry about that. You could have fast forwarded to that if you wanted to not patience your way through my shuffling and pulling, talking. But anyway, there is something that you are just done. You're done with. And in some way, there's an energy of needing to make a decision around something that's really been bogging you down. Needing to make a decision, coming up against something, and I think that's an energy where a lot of us are in, coming up against something that needs to dissipate, or if you're doing a lot of things, where can you focus your energy so you're dropping a few things and focusing on what matters. So you're focusing on what matters. So I think there's that energy of honing in, narrowing in. Maybe you have been carrying a load for a while. And interestingly enough, pardon me, I'm sorry about that. In your work sector, you have a Knight of Pentacles here. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles as your overarching energy as well. So that's a very clear message. And with temperance and the juggling, and you're pouring and you're juggling and you're pouring and you're juggling, how do you harmonize this? How do you balance this? How do you weigh this up? Five of Wands would also be that you may be making a decision in your career or work sector. There might be something that you're actually, needing to stand up for. Seven of Wands, needing to get your focus around and then commit to. I almost feel like it's a commitment you need to make. To me, in the energy of this reading, your Knight of Pentacles is getting off the fence about something, maybe narrowing your focus in any area here. And primarily I'm seeing it kind of more in your work and career sector, and making a commitment to it and moving on. You want to get past any arguments. You want to get past any overwhelm. You want to get past anything that's going to bog you down. And any naysayers, if there's naysayers in what you're doing, you want to get past your naysayers. Ultimately, you will succeed. You want to get focused. You want to not get overly emotional about it. You want to balance your heart and your head. You've got the Chariot, and it popped out when I was shuffling too. So you've got two Knight of Pentacles, and you had two Chariots. And there's a decision around what's overwhelming you. And I do believe that in your career sector, bottom of the deck was the Queen of Swords. So there's this element of, cutting out the crap, focusing on what matters. And, maybe there's going to be a need to defend some of that, whether it's in, at work with certain personalities. You may need to defend a project. You may need to just kind of carve out time despite maybe a boss or coworkers pushing on your boundaries. Somebody might be pushing on your boundaries, which is not always a bad thing. Sometimes when people or things or circumstances push on us, even though it's uncomfortable, what it calls up in us is the need to defend what we care about. And that can be just illuminating, really illuminating for us, because we could just go along, in that modicum of mediocrity. We could go along and be complacent and not call up our fervor, not call up our fire, because nobody's really challenging us. But when people push on us or overwhelm us or push on our boundaries to the point where we have to cut out what's not working or say, no, I'm really focusing on this, or this is really where I'm headed, Chariot, then we just get that much more committed. So I just have this feeling like commitment is in your cards. Decision and commitment and focus and defense of what matters to you is the energy that I'm reading overarchingly for this mid-August to mid-September period for you, Aquarius, Pisces, and maybe especially in your career, work, and finance. Now in relationship, again, focus. Where am I bringing value? Page of Pentacles. Where can I offer my gifts? Where can I offer my value? Where is my talent? How do I communicate that? Eight of Wands. I think that's still like a very ever-present question for you. You might feel that in doing, in analyzing your relationship right now or relationships, you're feeling a little bit at a loss and maybe alone with the Five of Cups and the Moon as you try to figure that out. Who's worth my time? Who's worth my value? You know, Aquarius, Pisces, you can be in your head sometimes. You can be in your feelings sometimes. That's okay. But this is calling upon you to spend that time in reflection, Hermit, and see, you know, where you bring value. Who brings value to you? Let's ask that more important question. Who brings value to you? There could be somebody coming into your midst, returning, that's going to, again, I think, test you. I mean, I see this as a test. If somebody unawakened is, you know, pushing the trigger on your inner child stuff, somebody could be coming back into your midst, pushing the trigger. What parts of you are still unawakened? What parts of them are unawakened? Are they going to kind of lure you in? There's that moon quality of attraction, magnetism. You know, there's still a Two of Cups here. When we have the Five of Cups, she's in like a cemetery or crypt environment, but she's pregnant with possibility. So you're going to have to weigh up, what of value is that person bringing me? You get to choose. Is there still a real Two Cups remaining, or is this going to trigger me into old patterns? Aquarius, Pisces. That's what I feel. And there again, I feel like this is a return, but it's a call to action for you on where do you want to give your goodies? Where do you want to focus your energies? Who's worthy of your energy in relationship? It's a very congruent reading from that standpoint. So for this month period, or whenever you're watching this, being perfect, where are you going to focus your energies at work? Who's worthy of your talent? Who's worthy of your time? And can you defend those boundaries if somebody's pushing on you? Same for relationship. If somebody's trying to like poke the shell right now at you, or return to your sphere, Aquarius, Pisces, could be, you know, there's no wrong answers. If you're wanting to go back with someone who's not 100% great for you, I just look at that like, you know what? The time is not right for you to move on, and there's more lessons there. There's more you're bringing to that scenario for them. There's more they're bringing to this scenario for you. And you two end up better because of it. It doesn't mean it's smooth and easy and breezy. It could be painful. But if there's still things you don't know, or that you're just too intrigued, you can't let go. I mean, you know, I'm kind of a believer in all the answers leading to the right thing, even if it's through painful transformation. We're just always transforming. So yeah, I mean, I wish you well with whatever that decision is, but I just feel a big energy of try not to keep this energy going forward. This energy is not sustainable emotionally, physically, spiritually, and that's going to come up for you, Aquarius, Pisces, this month. You're going to have to kind of really protect yourself in some ways, or just make some good decisions. And if you make decisions that pull you in different directions, that's okay too. It's all for learning. I'm going to pull one more card for you on the relationship, because there's just this really mysterious factor on which way this will go. I don't know if there's any more insight here for Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, well, there is a revisitation coming. The moon and the moon. Or at least there's a union you really need to look carefully at. It doesn't mean you have to get back together with this person. There is an important union, okay, with communication coming in. The Two of Cups is still there. You can't shut the light off on that. And you may have to examine, at least examine, an important union to you that's resurfacing. Judgment. Okay, so I wish you well with this. Please let me know if this resonates at all. Obviously, a little bit of stream of consciousness for me. Let me know any other comments about what you'd like to see in the channel and just how this went. I wish you lots of good luck in the next month, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.